need to keep at it. I did it. The cherry on top.
There we go. Ha-ha! I did it!
A true warrior always seeks improvement.
Stats updated.
You say me 2 times.
But of course.
Ooh. Okay.
Farewell.
Come on, break that mask. Come on.
That's my...
Ilya!
Finally. Wait, why her hair is white?
Oh, my head! It hurts!
They did it.
Yeah, they sure did.
Ilya, are you alright?
Why her hair is white?
Risha.
Don't tell me she's a sacrifice for the Doreen. I don't know.
You did it, huh? You brought me back to you.
Thank goodness.
That mask won't be bothering us anymore.
The amount of negative mana in the area is decreasing too.
All's well that ends well, huh?
Thank you for saving me, Risha. And you didn't just save me. You helped me remember what matters most to me, too.
Ilya.
You sure knocked me down a peg or two, didn't you? I'm more of a lover, not a fighter. But still, maybe it's time I learn a few moves.
Honestly, all I care about is that you're safe.
And she's back to her old antics.
It's reassuring in its own way.
So, this is what defeat feels like. No matter how meticulously one tries to replicate perfection, the copy cannot beat the genuine article, it seems. I wouldn't be so certain about that. You were correct that there is very little difference between us. Had you asked a little sooner, I may well have turned traitor and accepted your offer without a second thought.
Rufus?
You aren't supposed to admit it.
All that divides us are slight differences in experience. My absolute defeat at the Imperial Fortress, a distinct pain I felt on my cheek only just after. And the brief, unforgettable journey that led me to standing before you. I don't think I'll ever truly understand.
Pretty out of character for him, huh?
Or he's lying through his teeth. I don't know. The road has a way of changing you.
Yeah, meeting people and having new experiences is a fast track to growth. Be the journey long or short.
Can journeys really do that?
I'm so glad we could clean this mess up. Finally. Our home is ours again.
Yeah. But...
What is it?
What's got you so serious, Schwarzer? Wait. I gotcha.
Rufus.
Under arrest.
Supreme Leader,
Under arrest.
before you stop functioning, we need to know a few things.
Okay, never mind. Oh, never mind.
Where is he? And where is the Zereth Knight? We never saw them once during the operation.
It's unthinkable that they wouldn't try to counter our efforts to take the city. What's going on?
If you think you've won, you are very much mistaken. It's time.
What did he...
Easy there, Reen.
Are you alright?
It feels like... something is... coming.
Whoa! An earthquake? No, this is no earthquake.
It's coming from the south.
Western Grossbella Real Fortress. Oh. Why they remove voices? It's nearly noon. The time limit set by the Supreme Leader is upon us. What will they do? Commander. Ah! An anomaly has been detected. An unidentified object has appeared from out of Lake Elm. Shore of Lake Elm. Don't tell me they're
What was that? Juno Naval Fortress has been... Master Sao!
So, that's what they were developing behind our backs.
What fools we were. None of us thought it would be so strong. That was what they were hiding with this device?
So it seems. They cleverly disguised the disappearance of those Gargantua-class airships and railway guns, and dismantled them with Tangram Fortress to create that, the ultimate weapon.
The product of a singularity in every sense.
Are you kidding? Something like that doesn't belong in this world!
I thought it was another one.
Magnificent!
Damn.
The true capabilities of a super-intelligent AI and the birth of a singularity! Oh, I am going to have a field day with this!
People of the world, what you just witnessed is the symbol of the United Nation of Crossbell and of Zemuria's eternal peace. Atop this mighty structure is the last weapon we will ever need, its divine lightning judging all that corrupts us. I call this structure the Retributive Tower. And its presence marks the unification of all Zemuria!
Oh. And nobody stop until I can walk. Put me voice, goddamn, look at the tension, okay. The commotion in the city is starting to calm down to a degree. Garcia also helped us recover all of the remaining Zomber soldaten and transport them into the geofront. The remaining members of the Ebon Defense Force all willingness surrender themselves too. As for Iria Platier, she's been taken to the hospital. She's exhausted but in no danger. Thank Edius for that. She's in good hands with Dr. Ceylan. Speaking of the doctor, sounds like Mirelli's surgery was a success. It's a shame I can't see her yet, but at least I know she's alright. You will soon. For now, we need to decide on our next move. Who knew something like that would show up on Lake Elm? The Retributive Tower. We have already seen it's capable enough to annihilate something the size of Juno Naval Fortress in an instant. From what I can see, it's powered itself through the spirit veins. This energy is amplified and reflected by combat shell satellites in the sky, which then direct them towards a desired target. The technology to fire a beam of its strength with such precise accuracy just doesn't exist in the Empire. But Elysium can realize that. I thought so. The fortress troops were stationed elsewhere at the time of the attack, so by the grace of the god. Oh my god. I'm more ashamed that my old castle could fall so easily. I don't think any fortress could have withshot a blast like that. The aim was to show its monstrous capability, and it served its purpose well. You need only to look at our neighbor's reaction to see that, particularly Calvart's. Indeed. You talked to their new president just earlier, didn't you, sir? I did, yes.
It feels like just yesterday that we were gathered to affirm Crossbell's independence. The speed with which you liberated your city was nothing short of astonishing. The many hardships that Crossbellans have endured have molded them into a most hardy people indeed.
We are hardly worthy of such praise. I truly regret that we've been unable to bring this crisis to a conclusion faster, Mr. President.
But it is good to have this line of communication open to us again. Now, I believe it would be wise to discuss how to address that new weapon of mass destruction that...
As it happens, we have already begun preparing our response. We have readied enough troops to dwarf even our great numbers from the war.
I see.
Surely you are aware of the extremely delicate position Crossbell finds itself in at present. If Erebonia, or even Calvert, were to try and intervene with force, well...
I am indeed aware. But how else is a head of state to respond when his territory is threatened?
The tower shall next rain judgment on the Calvert Republic's Baratier airbase. Its divine lightning will spare not one thing as it turns its frame to dust. You have until 5 o'clock this evening to reconsider your stance. I do hope you make the right decision.
Our military's general headquarters will be the next target if we do not act. We have no choice. I'm quite surprised as how much Erebonia is dragging its heels in light of the losses it has recently suffered.
I deeply regret the position your country has been placed in after a problem that erupted within our borders. But could you not give us a little more time to resolve this on our own? I assure you that we are not sitting idly by while your nation is threatened.
And I believe you. I have it on good authority that many capable hands have gathered in Crossbell. But I would like to make our stance crystal clear. Refusing our gracious offer of support means you have also forfeited support from the Imperial Army. And given what is at stake, the deadline draws dangerously close. We will take action as we see fit.
President Gramhart, sir.
Yes, I fully understand that.
Then all is well. The Republican Army stands ready to aid you, should you require it. I hope you will make the correct choice, and sooner rather than later, Mr. Speaker.
The rumors about him were an exaggeration in the least. If anything, they didn't exaggerate enough. I fear his actions since the war have made him very popular in the Republic. Until now, we fear that Calvert will use the Supreme Leader as an excuse to invade, but the tower changed everything. They know as little about it as we do, so of course they will be hesitated about approaching it. Well, it's the right move. Playing this card has no downside for them. I don't doubt that as soon as they have a grasp of the situation, they will use it as an excuse to interfere and claim Crossbell as their own. I fear my only option may be to request both the Republic and the Empire's aid after all. No. Grandfather. The lives of the entire continent are on the line. We don't have much choice. But doing so will cement Crossbell's status as a country unable to handle crisis within its own borders. It kills its chance of re-independence for good. It's almost an impossible choice to make. Knowing where the next target will be works to the Republic's advantage as well, as thus knowing that, while it is important military base, it can be rebuilt with ease, unlike Juno. The deadline is also generous enough to give time to evacuate civilians in the vicinity of the blast. I'm sure preparations are already underway. All that to say that even if the worst should happen, Carver will walk away with minimal damage at most. Lucky son of bitches. And here we were thinking things would get easier after that sly old fox they had before 23 was out of the picture. The delay could still work in our favor. It may mean we have bought enough time to take care of the tower ourselves. I'll take half a day more over nothing at all. I won't bust out the champagne over that just yet. Agree, there are reports that there are far fewer Zambor Soldan stationed in the city now compared to when it was first occupied. And there is only one other place they'd be. So the bulk of them are defending the tower then. Maybe they figure the city will be liberated again from the start? Surely not. Actually, after all that's happened so far, anything's possible. I lean toward it, personally. Our first real goal was unveil this giant weapon all along. But at this point, just who is our foe? It doesn't sound as though Elysium itself has a will of its own. That's right, it needs an administrator. The answer is whoever ousted me from that position and took it from themselves. That all this has continued unbeatable even after the Supreme Leader's demise suggests it wasn't him. He would have been the most obvious answer. Our options otherwise are very few. I'll be honest, I'm not sure this is something Calvar and Erebonia's armies can solve. I don't think so either. The tower is capable of more destruction than even the past war if left unchecked.
I won't let that happen. Maybe whoever this is really thinks they're on some noble pursuit to bring eternal peace. But if you have to hold the entire continent hostage to maintain it, then how the hell is that true peace? How is that going to unite us? It's not going to unite anyone. We've worked too hard for this. I won't let this vice grip they think they have stop us from crossing the finish line.
Well said.
That's our Yuna.
You took the words right out of my mouth. We've stood up when knocked down 100 times. This is just 101. Because no matter how high the barrier, it'll never be enough to stop us.
Right. And all of us from Thor's will be right there to help you get over it. No, it's not just for you. I want things to go back to normal for myself just as much. I want to see a brighter tomorrow. And I want to see it together with the people I care about.
Green.
Yeah, we're right there with you.
Liberal's here to support you all we can too.
Crossbell and Erebonia are neighbors, yes. But it's more that we've overcome enough as a team that we would never back out now.
Yeah, teamwork's made the dream work enough times before. So why wouldn't we help?
We, of course, are also here for you.
Damn, do you guys love these cute speeches. I'd bust one out too if I had one to give.
Yet for all we have on our side, there are still limits to what we can do. The real key to our success is her.
True. As long as Elysium plays such a large role, its former administrator is going to make or break this.
She's the best, perhaps the only hope we have of seeing tomorrow.
Your name is Lapis, right? I hate to put this kind of pressure on you, but we're absolutely going to need you in this upcoming operation. Will you help us?
No.
What?
I said I'm not helping you.
You did not just say no.
Read the room, Lapis.
That's how our girl is. She doesn't let anyone push her into doing what she doesn't want to.
It's not like we're bossing her around over something trivial.
She can't go, screw you guys, I'm out of here when the stakes are this damn high!
Are you saying no because you only want to help your friends?
No. I'd say the same thing to them. I'm not helping anyone. Because I'm the one who needs help. Elysium is at the center of everything that's plaguing the continent. That means, as its former administrator, I have a duty to set things right. I wish to make this very clear. This isn't your problem that I'm saving. This is my problem that you're saving. So please, I need you to help me. Way to turn it around, LP.
She is technically correct.
Does that technically matter?
Yes, it's a very important distinction.
Okay guys, I have no idea what's going on. Listen. So I'm gonna read on my mind. Yeah, my room is not roam proof or whatever, so yeah. I'm gonna mute and let's read.
and that something lies with me.
Think of it as my personal apology to you for Operation Birdcage. We will be recalling our troops from Michelin as well. Why don't you enjoy yourselves there one last time?
I'd like to thank you for the consideration, though not half as much as I'd like to deck you in the face. Yes? I'm all ears if there's something you want to say.
Your name is Lloyd Bannings, right? I think it was you after all. Who was what?
Did he do something?
I performed one last prediction of the future, just before control of Elysium was stolen from me. And that briefly showed me someone who I think was you.
Wait.
Is something going to happen to him? Please, don't worry. I didn't see a vision of him dying or anything. What I saw was very fragmented, so I can't be sure exactly what it meant. But I feel as though it was telling me that you are the only one capable of unraveling the truth behind all of this.
Me?
Yes. You are the only one who fulfills all of the conditions. But all I saw was this possible future's conclusion. I didn't see what steps would lead up to making it happen.
Sure wish we had a few more details to go on.
But that's a hard story to ignore given Elysium's ability to predict the future.
Okay. I'll keep what you said in mind. Thanks for telling me, Lapis. I'm sure we'll need all the help you can give once this whole thing kicks off, too.
I thought I told you that this is my problem that you're saving? You're helping me.
So you did.
All right.
It's my go.
I'll take care of it.
Warning to all visitors. Elysium has attempted to interfere with this space 4,096 times.
Okay, I think the boom 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 stop. Okay. What did it just say? What is talking about?
These increased failed attempts prove that the interference with the laws of causality outside this space is at a critical point. Conclusion: limited permissions to retain memories outside of this world must be granted to combat further attempts.
Limited permission to retain memories outside of this world. Did I understand that correctly? This is a lot to process all at once.
Accessing Reverie Corridor Management System. Adjusting awareness suppression processes.
Hold on. Well, something just happened. Wait a sec. I know this feeling. My memories are... Mine too! So that's what we have been training to prepare ourselves to combat. This must be the Guardian way of telling us just how much stronger we'll have to become to triumph. Seriously thought, did you have to go and flip the switch on our memories while we were awake? My head's still spinning.
The action was deemed necessary to raise chances of controlling the crisis unfolding in the outside world. Elysium cannot be allowed to alter the laws of causality. Visitors will still be unable to retain the memories of the Reverie corridor upon exiting.
Okay. That's a little disappointed. It must be one rule it won't compromise on.
Permissions now granted to enter the Reverie corridor's 4th stratum. May you seize the hope to overcome the impossible over the course of your trials.
As if we have much choice in the matter, at least we finally get the big picture. That explains all the help we have been given since we got here. It was for this. Yes, and the pivotal moment we have been training for is much closer than we thought. The threats we are up against are Elysium and the Retributive Tower. Getting those memories back also means we already know what we need to do. We are going to stop them, for Crossbell or from the entire world. Right. Damn straight we are. So long as we have time to train, I know we can turn this around. Indeed, this is our ace in the hole and we've been fooled not to use it. And I'll be back you guys all the way. That goes for all of us. I'm raring to see what this new stratum got for us. I see no harm in leading a hand while I'm here. This is our last chance to steel ourselves for the final battle. Make it count, everyone. Everyone's motivation and doing whatever they can do to prepare for the final battle. I can't let myself be odd one out. It's time I got ready to. Additional.